Hey gang, Uncle Todd and Sonny here, and we are up to the next to last episode for this season of Batman Caped Crusader. Excuse me. Hi. Somebody else needs a little love. Anyway, we open with Dent, face unscarred, winning the election. He is now the mayor. And then he wakes up. Half his face is bandaged. It was all just a dream. Actually, he resigned as DA and has shut down his campaign. Spends a lot of time drinking. His friend Bruce Wayne shows up and gets him to dress himself. They're going to go out for dinner, which they do. Now, Dent says, no, leave that alone, that he cannot remember who attacked him. In fact, it's all a little fuzzy. And Bruce keeps pushing him about it. And pushing him. And finally, Dent just snaps, rips off his bandages, trashes the place, and runs out. So Bruce goes back to the cave to change Batman to hunt down Dent before he does any real harm to anyone. Alfred chastises him for pushing Dent when he knew he was in a delicate psychological state. Batman blows him off. We then cut to Dent at a bar, coming upon a man being mugged. He stops mugging, taking the gun away from the man. Then he pulls out his coin. Says, heads, turn him into the police. Tails, we kill him. And the victim says, you can't put a man's life on the flip of a coin. Dent thinks about it, agrees with him, then shoots the mugger in the leg because he's going to have some punishment. Later, he goes to a bar looking for Zito, the man who threw the acid. He remembered. When everybody makes fun of him and refuses to talk, he beats the living crap out of everyone until they give up the address of his girlfriend, gang mall, whatever. So Dent goes there. And he tries to intimidate the mall, which she's not too intimidated by him. He likes that. And finds that the best way for her to tell where Zito is, money. So, Zito's in a safe house. Dent heads there. Now, while this is happening, Batman is playing catch-up. He talks to the mugger and the mugging victim. Talks to the guys in the bar. Finally gets to the girlfriend. But by that time, Dent's already shown up at the safe house where he's under some corrupt cop guards. So, to get in, he sets the front of the place on fire. The cops run out, he shoots him down. Then he goes in to deal with Zito. Ties him to a chair, pours whiskey all over him in a small little trail, and then sets fire to that little trail of whiskey and leaves, leaving the man to burn to death. Batman again arrives too late, but he does realize where Dent's heading. Thorne. Now, when news of the fire comes out, Bullock calls Thorne to warn him. Dent's gone crazy. He's killed the guards and Zito. He's beaten up a bunch of people, and now he's coming for him. Thorne blows it off. He's got tons of people around. No problem. Well, what they didn't count on was Dent killing one of the guards outside, putting him in his car, revving it up, and sending it right through the front of the mansion, where all the other guards shoot at it thinking it's Dent. And when they realize the truth, Dent takes out the lights and one by one takes out every guard, leaving just Thorne and his son. What's his son's name? Matthew. Well, Matthew's a clean-cut kid. He doesn't really know anything about organized crime. He thinks his dad's a businessman. And he says, "You're not going to take down my dad," and stands in front of him. To which Dent replies, "Oh, A 2-for-1. But before he can pull the trigger, Batman shows up. They get into a hellacious fight all over the mansion before Dent finally has a breakdown and just collapses in tears. He doesn't know what he's doing, why he's doing this. This isn't him. So he's taken to jail. And we end with Dent meeting his court appointed lawyer, Barbara Gordon, his usual courtroom nemesis. Well, it looks like things are going to come to a head in the last episode. Not sure if Batman is going to just take on Thorne directly or if there's more to the Dent story. I know some people were probably upset with this because he's not doing his usual flip the coin, good or bad. But you can tell he is struggling between his sides and is probably slowly working towards getting that even split and using the coin. You know, sort of a détente between his two sides. Really good episode. Dent is nasty in this. I mean, there were always those little hints, but man, he just plows through people. And I like the fact that when his appearance doesn't intimidate the girlfriend of the gangster, he just gives her money. And that works too. Yeah, looking forward to the last episode. Please hit like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.